Welcome back to the Keeping It Real with KC podcast. I, of course, am your host, KC Phoenix, and it is time for the Quick 3 Tarot for, I was about to say Wednesday, for Thursday, October the 20th. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Okay, so obviously this is for the collective. All of the October readings are up. October is pretty much almost over with now. We have 11 days left of October. But all of the October readings are up. The general readings for all the signs, the love readings for all the signs, and the money readings for all the signs are up. Also, the November general readings for all the signs are up. I did those this past weekend. My goal is to do the love readings for November for all the signs as well. So be on the lookout for those coming in the next few days, knock on wood, and we'll have that. Also, I'm doing the new moon in Libra probably tomorrow. So on Friday the 21st is the goal. And I want to get that up. And then I will more than likely do the Halloween reading probably sometime next week is what I'm thinking. So, yeah. That's where we're at on that. What else? Yeah, that's all. With all the readings, whatever you watch or listen to, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading energy and tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. For pre-shuffle energy, I picked up 2 timelines. One was dealing with love and relationships, if you want to call it love. And then the other one was dealing with goals and life and stuff. So for the goals in life, there's something where you need to work with more than one person. Is in order to make something come together, it will require the help of additional people. It will have to be a group effort. Not saying that you can't do it by yourself. It's just nothing is impossible. If you want to expedite the process, then you may have to get other people involved. That is what's coming up in order to get this thing going. And I feel like you can't just bring anybody in. They have to be someone who is as passionate about it as you are. It can't just be like someone who's like, oh, I'll help you out because, yeah, we're friends. I'll do whatever. No, it has to be someone who has the same passion like you do. So in other words, you don't really want to bring someone in. Like, let's say you're starting a record label, even though I guess you don't really see those that often these days. But let's say you're starting a record label. You don't necessarily want to bring somebody in who doesn't know about music. Now, if you need an accountant for the record label and it's someone who's passionate about accounting, then yeah, okay, go for it. But ideally, you would want them to be a very good accountant and know something about music too, know something about royalties, know something about publishing and mechanical rights, performance rights, so on and so forth. So yeah. That's what I'm talking about on that. As for the other timeline, I feel that someone may want to spice up the relationship by bringing in a third party. Also, one thing that I did pick up was I feel that it may be something like an indecent proposal situation for some of you. Not saying someone will offer you $1 million to sleep with you. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that someone of resources and means may make an offer to take care of certain things to have your company and do that. So, you know, we all have free will. Who am I to judge? But yeah, that was some of the energy that I was picking up. And then also someone may want another person to make a decision very quickly. It's one of those things like, you know, speak now or forever hold your peace type of thing. Which actually that might be a proposal. Like somebody may propose and they may want to answer like right up front. They're like, I'm not waiting. Tell me now. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what comes out in the main energy. May I have the energy for the collective for Thursday, October the 20th. I don't know why October 26th just came to my mind. For those of you, I don't know if you have a birthday on October the 26th, but keep October 26th in mind, and that might be resonating with someone. Maybe someone was planning on doing something on October 26th, but that just came to mind. May I have the energy for the collective for Thursday, October 20th? And now the 23rd just came to mind. What is it that the collective needs to hear? What is it that the collective needs to hear? What is it that the collective needs to hear? Interesting. So yeah, Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. There's an offer that's coming in. So someone's making one or someone is receiving one. Thank you. But, oh, 2 cards came out. Okay. Oh. You know what? This Queen of Cups keeps on coming out. Let's see. May I have another card, please? Okay, you gave me more than one, but I'll go ahead and take it. There's something... Oh, wow. That's interesting. What's at the bottom of the deck? Page of Wands. So we have 2 pages. Page of Cups showed up, and now Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So definitely a message. And I'm going back to the passionate part where you want someone who's as passionate about something as you are. Looking at this, the Queen of Cups came out. This Queen of Cups in this deck always reminds me of someone who might be uptight. I don't know why. But yeah, Queen of Cups is Cancer energy specifically, but it's water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Some of you could be that sign, dealing with that sign, or it could be in someone's chart. There's a lot of Cancer energy on the table, and there's a lot of Libra energy on the table. Because the Chariot card is the second card that came out. Chariot, obviously, it's about balance, it's about victory, it's about moving forward. It can also be about traveling. If we think of travel cards, we have the Chariot, we have the Page of Wands, and the Page of Cups that have come out in this reading. So someone could be doing some traveling. Now, the third card that came out is the Queen of Swords. With that, again, specifically Libra energy, but air energy. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Queen of Swords isn't as open with emotion as the Queen of Cups. For some of you, you may be thinking about what I guess you could say persona. Like, how do you want to approach a situation? Or if someone makes an offer to you, how do you want to approach the offer? Do you want to approach the offer offering your cup? Or do you want to approach the offer saying, okay, yeah, I might give you my hand, but I need to see more, I need to learn more about you first, so let me hold on to my sword, just in case. So that may be the thing for some of you where you're deciding, okay, where do I want to deal with this at? Another thing it could be is how you're making an offer or how you're receiving an offer on that. I feel like it could go either way. If you're making an offer, you're deciding how you want to make it. Do you want to make it in Queen of Cups energy, or do you want to make it in Queen of Swords energy? If you're receiving an offer, how do you want to receive it? Do you want to receive it in Queen of Cups energy, or do you want to receive it in Queen of Swords energy? The Chariot being in the middle, I feel that multiple parties want the victory here. And multiple parties want something to move forward. It's just a point of what energy will it move forward in. Now, let me throw out some more stuff. With the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords and the Chariot in the middle, there could be a situation where there are 2 people. There's a Queen of Cups and there's a Queen of Swords. And you have to figure out, who do you want the victory with? And again, it doesn't matter if you're male or female. That doesn't matter in tarot. We're talking about energy. So that may be the thing. Now, going before, to the victory what I was talking about earlier on the other timeline, where someone may want to bring in another party. This person in this chariot energy, it could be a Cancer. Doesn't have to be, but could be. They could want a Queen of Cups, which could also be another Cancer or another water sign. And they could want the Queen of Swords, which could be a Libra or another air sign. Doesn't have to be. They could be fire signs or earth signs or whatever. I'm just saying, you have two queens here. You have the chariot in the middle, and the chariot may want the victory with both of them, going back to bringing somebody in. I can tell you, if there is a choice to be made where someone is choosing one or the other, whoever they go with will be the person that they will more than likely start a family with. I know some people are like, KC, why are you saying that? Because the Ten of Cups came out in the pre-shuffle, and that is a family card. In addition to that, the fourth card that came out when it came out with the Queen of Swords, which also makes me think more Libra energy, is the Empress. The Empress card, which is Libra, Taurus, and Cancer energy. So yeah, because Empress is ruled by Venus, but also Empress is the mother of the tarot deck, Cancer is the mother of the zodiac, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? So with this, specifically, I feel like it could be a Libra. If somebody goes with that one choice, I feel there's going to be a pregnancy, and I feel there's going to be a family with them. Now, when it comes to the Page of Wands, also somebody could already be pregnant too, especially with that Page of Wands. And they could be due in Sagittarius season. Just saying. So there could be some of that too going on. But with this, going back to the group thing that I was talking about earlier, and I know I'm bouncing all over the place, but I'm trying to cover as many situations, as many energies that I pick up from this as possible. Going back to the group thing of working together to achieve a task, that could also be the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords, where in order to get the victory and move this project forward, where the Empress, don't forget, Empress is about giving birth to new ideas and new projects and new things. The Empress is very fertile. So in order to give birth, in order to move with the Chariot, which both of these are major arcanas, with the Chariot and the Empress card, in order to move this forward, this idea that you're trying to give birth to forward, you may need to the help of someone who is a Queen of Cups energy, which is more about intuition and emotion, dealing with the emotional side of it and the intuitive side of it. And you may need help from another person who is Queen of Swords energy, who they don't do the emotion thing. They look at the logic. They look at the process of a situation. Like, how does this line up to get to the goal? You may need that balance, because when you're dealing with something, you need the emotional side to it. But also you need someone who can take emotion out of it and just look at the facts of a situation. And that would be the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Now, for others of you, it may be a thing of you just need to, again, embody these two energies together if you are doing something, if you are looking to bring an idea to life, if you are looking to move something forward, you may need to embody both of these energies in order to move it forward. You need to have the intuition and the emotion of a situation, but also you need to have the logic and the, what's that word? I was about to say a scrutinous eye. I think scrutinous is a word. But in other words, you need to be able to bring something under scrutiny. Because sometimes when the emotions are involved, you're not as, you don't scrutinize things as much. You don't send it through the whole quality assurance process. But a Queen of Swords would send something through a quality assurance process and be very thorough about it. So yeah, I know I covered a lot of stuff, but there were lots of things bouncing around here. So that is your message. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Till next time, be blessed.